Hello, welcome back to the podcast of Andy Collier-talks cricket memorabilia, number 38, believe it or not. It's time's gone so quickly. Anyway, this week we're going to do some more programs as well, but just like to show you a couple of bits that's come through this week through the post, which I'm delighted with. First one was this beautiful autograph book with teams from 1930s in it. This one's actually 1928 MCC side to Australia, with the likes of Hammond and all that lot. That's a fantastic sheet there. And this one's a 1930 team that went to New Zealand and Australia, all on one page. Some other bits and pieces there. That's the South Africans on there, 1931 to Australia, which is a nice sheet. A couple of other bits on there. There's a very rare set there with Australia 1936-7. with a rare signature of Ross Gregory on the bottom. That's one of the chaps who died in the war, unfortunately, Second World War. But the main one in this lot is, which I've been searching for quite a few years, is a full set there of 1932-33 team to Australia, obviously the Bodyline series. So that's a nice full set. So it's 30 years since I got started on collecting, and that's my first Bodyline signature sheet. So the other thing that's come up this week is about preservation of autographs and bats and all sorts of other things. Obviously this autograph sheet is fairly easy to preserve because it will be tucked away and brought out only when people want to see it, or me every other night sort of thing. So that's going to be the way to go, is to keep everything out of sunlight basically. I know it's not easy sometimes, and then on the bats they tend to ink tends to sink into those, so you can put a bit of varnish on those, but again keep them out the light, which is the way to go. Not easy if you dust them, obviously a little bit's going to come off with the dust, but you've just got to be very careful with bats. But I think Rob's going to do some more on preservation, so I'll leave that to him now. But we can do another podcast on preservation another time. So that's just kicking off. So another couple of nice brochures that turned up this week is this one here, quite a rare one, all about the Australians in the Daily Mirror. There's some lovely write-ups in this from 1926. I'll just read you a little bit of the captain, Herbie Collins. It said here, as a little chap in knickers, he played with Glenmore Road School. So you don't get that sort of language anymore in brochures. It's all a bit too glossy, but there's some great write-ups in there, and the story of the Ashes and things like that. So it's a very informative little booklet, that one. There's an advert there for Clem Hill's Test matches. He's going to be the critic of the Test matches. So quite a nice sort of brochure, that one. Next one that came through was this one here, which is a Commonwealth 11, Dennis Compton's star-studded Commonwealth 11, no doubt, or no less, to Transvaal. So this is, I think it's 1959, I think, this one. Again, some interesting biographies and adverts and what have you in this one. This is obviously where Dennis Compton loved most, was South Africa. It's the Transvaal Currie Cup team in the middle there. This is quite a nice photograph. What a lovely photographs, this little brochure. Jackie McGlue's cricket shirts by Ascot. Look at that for an advert. And in the back there, look there, like everybody did in those days. Westminster 85, cigarettes. Not politically correct these days, but another lovely, rare booklet, that one. And I know Ali was wanting me to do the Pakistan one, which is the official tour 1962, which is virtually pristine. You've got a little fold in that corner, but apart from that it's pretty pristine. There's some lovely things in here, nice player profiles, and then there's a nice centre page of when Pakistan won at the Oval in 1954. It must have been a great day for them. That's a nice little spread there. And on the back there we've got more senior service this time. Senior service satisfy. And there we are. That's not a very good advert these days. But yeah, some lovely things in here. Good. The New Spirit Forge by Alex Bannister. That's a good essay there on England and Pakistan friendship. Simpson there, they used to make, there's an advert there for Simpson who used to make blazers and stuff in the 50s and the MCC cricket clothing. So there's some lovely photographs there, and I noticed there's a note in here. One of the Pakistan players went back home, left for home 22nd of the 6th, 62, which is down the bottom there. So somebody obviously had a keen eye on this tour. There's some nice brochures in that. So that's that one. I've got a signature sheet with those as well, so that's quite nice. This one here is this is my only Indian one actually, which is 1946 tour of England. I've got a postcard of the team all over that one, but again some nice biographies in here. England sides, Valentine there. Nice photograph of MCC side led by Jardine to India 34, which is a nice best summary of Indian cricket at the back there. It's just a plethora of information in these, so always a good one to get. Nice few of these brochures are good evening's reading, a few of them. Some great photographs of the players too, and best by test, who's that one there? Surridge Dawson. That's quite a nice. So I suppose getting to the early talks is the ones for me now, filling a few gaps. And then obviously with the death of Everton Weeks this week, we go to some West Indies ones. These are this is 1939. Again, some nice profiles of the players in there. There's the great Black Bradman, George Headley. He probably used to gun and more bat, I should think. Grafton Hotel, which I imagine is on the back page. I imagine the players stayed there at some stage. In the middle there, some panoramics of what have we got there? Old Trafford and Lords panoramics in the middle there. Good photographs there, and pin pictures. Nice one there, Johnson there at the bottom there, and Clark. What's that one there? Main building of the College of Tropical Agriculture in Trinidad. There, that's obviously got a little interview and stuff with people in there. That's and there's the great Larry Constantine there in action. Got a nice photograph, that one. That's West Indies 39. Which is 57, this one. It's a nice colourful one. West Indies maroon. We've got a cricket centres of the West Indies on that one there, which gives you a map of the cricket grounds and stuff of the West Indies. Interesting. West Indies triumph in England 1950. There's some photographs of that there. That game. I can see Compton and Compton Worrell at the top there. Who's that? Worrell and Everton Weeks. So there's the man himself, Worrell and Everton Weeks up here. Which has passed away this week at the age of 95. Some nice pen pictures. Clive Walcott in there. There's Everton de Courcy Weeks there. Quite a big profile of him there. Obviously, the only man to get 500s on the trot in Test cricket, or in 5 Test matches anyway. There's Goddard at the top there. Sobers as well. It's a nice young photograph there of Gary Sobers. And Rowan Canai down the bottom there. All these, those were names that I knew as a child, bringing up, watching cricket. And then we've got Sir Don Bradman and Sonny Ramadin at the bottom there. Still got a bent elbow. Very good bowler. Okay, so doing well. This is Frank Worrell's West Indies 11 1964. Rothman's sponsorship, which they did quite a bit of in those eras. Again, there's some Basil Butcher there, some great photographs. Garfield Sobers at the top there again. Yes, quite a nice brochure this one. Message from Sir Frank Rohrer in the front there, looking pretty good. So going up the back, there's the Rothmans cigarettes there, king size, advertising. One of the West Indies, 1966 this one. England won the World Cup, believe it or not then. Well, it's happened in my lifetime, what about that? What have we got here? We've got West Indies and England 1963. There's a list of what they did there, some nice photographs. Colin Cowdrey going out on his broken arm to face Wes Hall. Famous footage on that. And we've got some big things here, tour fixtures. First match was at Arundel. The Duke of Norfolk, his 11. And there's 3 test matches. There's a whole 2 pages of the West Indies team there, 1966. Wes Hall, I met Wes Hall in Trinidad, funny enough, when I went over there, we was playing over there. Wes Hall and a few other players, which is a great honour for me. Wes Hall and a West Indian commentator. Anyway, there's another few tours in this one. It's called Cricket Tours, and it's compiled by A.W. Simpson. So it does a few tours in here. India, West Indies, Australia, South Africa, New Zealand. I've got some New Zealand ones, we'll do that another day. So all sorts of photographs in this one. There's a 28, 29 size there. So that's very good. So I'm running out of time again now, so we'll do a few more brochures next week and go through New Zealand and things on that one. Hopefully some more bits will turn up during the week. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you on the next one.